Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a review on the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. A lot of people have been comparing it to the Tarte Shape Tape, but so that I'm really excited to see what it's like. If you want to see what my thoughts are on them, then please just keep on watching. A lot of people have been comparing the Makeup Revolution Concealer to the Tarte Shape Tape. I've never personally tried the Tarte Shape Tape, so I'm not going to be comparing it to any other concealer. I'm just going to be seeing what it's like. I bought 4 shades, 2 darker ones and 2 lighter ones, just so I can sort of like highlight and contour with them. So hopefully they're like nice colours. I bought C4, C10, C14 and C16. I'm going to go straight in with my foundation. I've already primed using my SmashBox Photo Finish Primer, which I always use. And for foundation today, I'm going to be using this NYX foundation stick. This is in the shade 05, Medium Beige. So I'm just going to draw some lines on. Bringing it down the neck as well. And then to blend that out, I'm going to use my damp beauty sponge. Okay, so moving on to concealer. I'm going to use C4, which is the lightest shade that I've got. And for contour, I'm going to go for C14, which is the second darkest one I've got. So I'm going to take the C4 and pop some on the back of my hand. Okay, so the wand is very like the Tarte Shape Tape. So it's the same sort of like applicator, which I really quite like these applicators. But obviously for hygiene reasons, I'm going to put it on the back of my little spatula thing. And then just with my concealer brush, I'm going to take that under the eyes. First impression is just putting it on like this. It's really nice to apply. It's not too thick, but I can see that it's gonna give me that coverage, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna pop some on my chin, some on that spot. So I'm just going to take my beauty blender again and blend that in. So it has covered that red blemish really well, which is really good. And under my eyes I get really bad like blue, like you can really see like blue tones here, and like my eyelids are quite veiny as well. So, I mean, first impressions are really nice. It's blended out really easily, which is always a good thing. And it has actually not completely cancelled out my veins in my lids, but it has done a really good job. Like, I would be quite happy to use that as an eyeshadow primer as well. Yeah. So easy to blend out. I mean, it hasn't completely covered the blue here, but you know, you can't win it all. But I do really like it. I mean, normally I do use my NYX Dark Circle Concealer, which is like this in the shade 02, but I just wanted to see what it would do without that. It has done a really good job, but I still would probably need to put that underneath and then put this over the top. Then moving on to contour, I'm going to be using C14, which is a darker shade. Again, I'm just going to put that on the back of my spatula. And I'm just going to use the same concealer brush just to sort of mark out where I want this to be. I'm going to do one side first and see how it looks. blending out with my beauty sponge again. That's really nice. Not as easy to blend out as the lighter shade. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I can see it more than I can the lighter shade, but when it is blended out, it does look really, really nice. I'm going to apply a little bit more just so I can see a little bit more of like a dramatic effect, like more of a dramatic contour, which, you know, why not? I think that is really, really nice. I'm really, really impressed with it. So yeah, again, definitely not as easy to blend out as the lighter shade, but once blended out, it is a really, really nice result. I'm going to do the end of my nose. I'm just going to do literally like the tip. So to set under my eyes, I like to use my RCMA translucent powder. This is the best powder I think I've ever used ever. So I like to pour some in the cap, just a small amount, and then I like to get my beauty blender again and push out any creases that I have under my eyes, because I always get creases no matter what I use. It's just me. So I like to do that, and then I like to take the pointy end, dip it into the powder and push it right under there. And I'll just push it in until it's sort of all into the skin. And then for all over powder, I'm going to take my MAC Studio Fix in the shade NW25. I just like to press that all over the skin, just so it sets my base nicely. And we know that's not going to go anywhere. So for contour, I've been loving this SmashBox Sculpting Cheek Palette, which is really, really nice. I got it for Christmas from my boyfriend's auntie, so thank you very much. I'm obsessed with it and I use it every single day. So this is what it looks like. It's got two contour shades. One's got more of a grey tone to it and more of like a bronzier shade. So you contour with this and then bronze up your cheeks with this colour. Highlight, I like to highlight that under my eyes just to make it a little bit brighter. Another highlight shade and two blushes. So I'm going to use the greyer tone to start with. I like to get that on both sides of the brush. Tap off the excess and just go over the top where I've applied that cream contour. This is just to emphasise it a little bit more. I'm going to pick up more of the bronzier shade, and I like to apply that more on like the apples of my cheeks. So I like to just smile and sort of, and then like blend it up right on the apples. Gives it more of like a natural like sun-kissed look. And then I like to take this blush and kind of put it straight on top of that bronzing shade. So again on the apples, and then blending it up towards like the temple area. And I love this blush because it's got like a slight shimmer to it, so it gives you like a really nice natural highlight, which is really, really nice. For highlight, I'm going to be using the Dose of Colours Fuego. This is the Desi and Katie range that they've got at Dose of Colours, which I absolutely love. Pick up a generous amount and apply that to my cheekbones, and I like to take it up to my temples as well. I'm also going to take this down my nose. I just use the same brush, and then on the tip, and a little bit on the Cupid's bow, you know, why not? So I'm going to really quickly do my eyes off camera, just because I don't really know what I'm going to do yet, and it's not like a full face makeup tutorial, so, and it will just speed it up as well. So yeah, see you in a bit. So I just finished up the rest of my makeup, but I really, really love the Makeup Revolution concealer. Like, it's made my skin look really, really flawless under my eyes. Hasn't concealed all of the blueness, but I'm not really mad about that. I just really, really like it. So I all hope you enjoyed this review. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up if you did, and please don't forget to subscribe. Also, don't forget to follow me on my Instagram. I'll leave it linked down below.